How are you, Miss Jennifer?
I'm great, thank you.
That's fantastic. Congratulations on the film.
Thank you very much. Did you enjoy it?
I love it. Here's why. It touches your heart without being sentimental, and it's hard to do, especially with a subject like this one.
There were lots of times where we were leaning towards the sentiment, just because there was so much vulnerability on set. You know, it was such an emotional set, and the director, Jean-Marc, always just nudged us away from it. He said it has to be honest, but it has to be straight.
Right. What was your main attraction to making the film?
I really wanted to work with Matthew again. I love Matthew.
Yeah.
And he's so talented, and he's inspiring. His work ethic and how he lives his life, he's just so himself.
Right.
And I love the director Jean-Marc's films. And then the script, the script and the role and everything about it. I just had to do it.
You are the voice of the medical community in the film. How did you attack that? How did you attack being passionately smart?
Well,
right?
That was not easy. I went back, and it was really fascinating. I mean, one of the great things about this job is that you learn so much about these random things you would never learn about. So I read every medical journal that I could get my hands on that had anything to do with HIV and AIDS between like 81 and 88. And I read it all. I didn't understand it for a long time. It took until like my 15th article that I was like, oh, right, this must be connected to that.
Wow.
Because the words, it's just a whole different language. Yeah, I spoke to a bunch of doctors. I spoke to people who had been doctors at this time. And then I read.
Do you, as an actress, do you feel Ron's passion?
Yeah, you do. I feel like this movie, everybody's been trying to make it for decades.
Right.
Everybody that I come across, I feel like now tells me, oh, I was attached to that for a while, or I was going to produce that for a while.
Wow.
And it's been around for literally decades. But I think it was waiting for Matthew. I think it had to be Matthew and his kind of joie de vivre.
Right.
He had to bring this to life.
Right.
It had to be him.
This is his year, right? Mud, and then this one. So, how was it working with him again for the second time?
It was great because day one we had that kind of comfort level, and I knew that we have a mutual respect and chemistry on screen. So I knew that would all be fine. But I think that having that comfort went a really long way for this particular. I looked after him, and he looked after me in the scenes.
Oh, what about Jared? He's amazing.
Jared's crazy in this movie, right?
His queen bee. The cowboy and the queen bee.
Oh, Jared is so beautiful in this film. And Jared, he was Rayon. The weird thing to me is that he's not Rayon today. I don't know what to say to him when he's not Rayon.
Oh, you like him better as Rayon?
I just don't know him as Jared, so it's weird to me.
Of all your research and everything that you've done historically, what struck you the most about the epidemic, the pandemic?
The pandemic. What struck me the most? I was surprised by the numbers that are the 2 million people a year still dying, 50,000 a year still contracting AIDS in the United States now, still happening. I was surprised by that. I was surprised at how hard the cocktail is on people's bodies and how people think, oh, I'll just take it, no problem, and it isn't that way at all. And I was, I guess, most affected by this life because you have a will to live. And I think Matthew's character, Ron, just decided this isn't going to kill me. And so it didn't for a really long time when it should have.
Yeah, and I love the tagline of the film, Dare to Live.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Very fitting.
Yes.
We all dare to live, Miss Jennifer.
That's right.
Right?
That's right. Exactly. Bella Rosa.
Thank you.
Thanks, Manny.
Bye. Bye.